Over the past 18 months, Starbucks has waged the most aggressive and illegal union-busting campaign in the modern history of our country. We are looking at a situation where one side has all the money, has all the power. We're looking at another side where workers are making not very good wages that were forced up, as I understand it, by the threat of unionization.
Mr. Chairman, let me say under oath, these are allegations, and Starbucks has not broken the law.
I wanted to touch on the union stuff. And you testified on Capitol Hill. What was that experience like for you?
Never in my life could I have anticipated that Starbucks Coffee Company that has created 450,000 jobs currently and 5 million over our life as a company, and has been the signature progressive company in America of doing things that had never been done before. Comprehensive health insurance 25 years before the Affordable Care Act. Equity in the form of stock options for part-time workers. Free college tuition for every single employee, on and on and on. That we would somehow be the target of the far left Bernie Sanders movement in America, that we would be the enemy of capitalism. And so first and foremost, that unto itself is a question that others should ask themselves. I went there prepared to tell my story, to be yelled at from Bernie Sanders and for accusations that weren't true, and tried as best I could to maintain my composure and be statesmanlike and professional and respectful, that I was in the United States Senate. And I think on balance, most people would say that that's what we accomplished. And but it's not something that I looked forward to, and certainly very difficult.
What's the preparation involved for an experience like that?
You know, like anything else, you try and prepare yourself for the questions and put yourself in a position to do well. I would say you can't prepare yourself for that.
Really?
Because when you're in that moment, first of all, it's very lonely. You're sitting there with cameras in your face. You know it's going to be broadcast on television, and you don't know what the questions are, and it's a real test of your own mental acuity and capacity.
And you're a lifelong Democrat, and Republicans are the ones defending you. What do you think of Bernie Sanders?
I don't understand Bernie Sanders. I think I'm respectful of his desire to help those people who he believes can't help themselves. I think the method that he goes about it is a question that I would ask. There were many moments that I tried to demonstrate to him that Vermont's minimum wage is $13.18, and Starbucks starting wage is over $17, and given all the benefits, we're at $27 an hour. Mitt Romney, who I know was the only senator who came into the waiting room before and spoke to me. I took it upon myself to go shake Bernie Sanders' hand before, didn't know if he would or not, he did. And I tried to meet every senator. I was disappointed, dramatically disappointed, that our own Senator Patty Murray, who I've known, who I've supported, would somehow see it upon herself to be part of that circus.
Oftentimes when there are two sides to a story, the truth is generally somewhere in between. What criticism, if any, do you think is fair?
We need a lot more time to answer that question. And I think I'm getting a high sign here that we need to stop.
Oh, okay.
Do we? Okay.
Okay.